Maria took a deep breath and explained, "I have not been judged yet. I refused to sign the false confession the police tried to force me to sign." The other women looked puzzled. One asked, "If you haven't been judged yet, why are you here?" Another woman shook her head. "That was foolish, girl. Never defy the police." Maria insisted, "But I won't confess to a crime I didn't commit. I'm innocent." The first woman grabbed Maria's arm forcefully. "You listen. The police took you here for a reason. You sign that paper or you'll never leave." Maria felt hopeless. She didn't belong here, but the corrupt police didn't care. When they had visited her cell earlier, they had said coldly, "When you want to sign the confession, call us." The woman serving 10 years spoke up angrily. "She's right. I refuse to confess too, and look at me now, a decade in this hellhole." Maria trembled, realizing she faced an impossible choice. Falsely admit guilt and serve whatever sentence they gave, or defiantly proclaim innocence and risk being caged forever. She finally whispered, "But I'm not a criminal. I don't deserve this." Hot tears spilled down Maria's cheeks as she realized her options were confessing falsely or endless imprisonment. Justice would not prevail here. She looked around at the other bald, defeated woman. Was this to be her fate too? For said baldness and confinement unless she betrayed her own innocence and signed the confession? Maria buried her face in her hands, sobbing. The nightmare felt inescapable no matter what choice she made. After that, the strictness only increased. The guards constantly yelled and barked orders at Maria and the other women. Even minor infractions were met with cruel punishments. The weekly head shavings continued relentlessly. Maria was held down as her hair was roughly sheared off again and again, leaving her scalp raw. Any tiny bit of regrowth was immediately removed. She was kept perpetually bald. The women were subjected to grueling work duties like laundry and cleaning. Failure to complete tasks quickly and correctly resulted in the guards beating them with batons. At night, the prisoners had to sleep on thin, dirty mattresses. The lights stayed on all night, making rest nearly impossible. The guards would do abrupt middle-of-the-night cell checks, dumping any woman found sleeping on the floor. Maria felt herself growing weak and hopeless. Each day was a nightmare of harsh conditions, back-breaking labor, and constant degradation. One morning, a guard shouted into the women's cell early in the morning, "Prisoners, on your feet! Today's the day for shaving!" The 4 women slowly got up from their cots, filled with dread at the thought of even more hair removal. Maria's scalp was still raw and sensitive from the last shaving. The guard roughly herded them down the hall to the small concrete room where the prison barber waited with a gleaming straight razor in hand. "Sit," he spat at Maria. She obeyed, exhausted from the endless punishments. The barber lathered her sensitive scalp with shaving cream, then began ruthlessly shaving with the razor. Maria winced at the scraping pain as he ensured not a single hair was left. He moved from woman to woman, aggressively removing any hint of stubble. The guards watched closely to ensure compliance. In 30 minutes, all 4 women were bald and smooth. The barber grinned cruelly, satisfied at having stripped the women of their last traces of dignity. "Take them away," he told the guards. As the guards went to usher the women out, the barber suddenly said, "Oh, wait, I forgot something." The women froze, wondering what further humiliation awaited them. The barber, Tam, said to the head guard, "I didn't shave their eyebrows yet." The guard nodded. "Of course. How careless of you. Can't have them walking around with eyebrows still intact." Tam gestured to the women. "Sit back down, all of you. We need to take care of those brows." The women reluctantly sat, tears welling up in their eyes once more. Tam roughly grasped each of their heads, tilting them back. With deft strokes of his razor, he shaved off each woman's eyebrows entirely. Maria squeezed her eyes shut at the scraping sensation, feeling the last traces of her dignity stripped away. Tam ran his thumb over each woman's bare brow ridge, satisfied with his work. "There, that's much better," Tam declared. "Now they look like proper prisoners." He paused for a moment, then said, "Oh, I just remembered something else I forgot to do. Let's shave their faces as well." Tam turned to the guard and said, "I don't know why I'm forgetting so many things today." The guard chuckled and replied, "Getting forgetful in your old age, eh? No matter. Can't have these women walking around with facial hair either." Tam motioned the women closer. "Come on, back in the chairs, all of you." The women reluctantly sat back down, fresh tears spilling from their eyes. They were too exhausted and defeated to resist anymore. Tam lathered up each woman's face with shaving cream. Then, with expert strokes, he shaved their faces completely smooth and bare. The straight razor felt icy cold on their now exposed skin. When he finished, Tam ran his hand roughly over each bald scalp and hairless face. "Perfect! Now you all look like the prisoners you are." He grinned wickedly at his handiwork. The women avoided his cruel gaze, their faces burning in shame and humiliation. "Take them to the showers next to wash all the hair off," Tam ordered the guards. After ordering the women to be taken to the showers, the guard exited the barber shop behind them. As they walked down the hall, the guard sneered at the women and said, "Look at you four baldies. Not an ounce of hair left on you. This is what you get for being criminal scum." The women kept their eyes downcast, trying to ignore his cruel taunts. "What's wrong? No sassy backtalk now," the guard jeered. "Not so confident without your pretty locks, are you?" He laughed derisively. "Bald heads suit you convicts. It's the only way to control defiant brats like you." The women continued marching silently ahead, bald scalps burning with shame. Approaching the showers, the guard added, "Make sure to scrub off every last hair. We'll check and shave any bits you missed." The women shuddered at the thought of more shaving. Maria blinked back tears as the guard shoved them into the cold communal shower room, chuckling as he locked the door behind them. "Hello, friends. I wanted to take a moment to thank you sincerely for watching my videos and engaging with my channel. Your views, comments, likes, and subscriptions mean the world to me and are what motivate me to keep creating content. If you're enjoying my videos, please consider sharing them with your family and friends. Word of mouth is so important for helping my channel grow, so I'd be grateful if you could tell others about me. And if there are any particular topics or stories you want me to cover in future videos, let me know in the comments. I love hearing your input. Your suggestions help shape the direction of my channel. Well, that's all for now. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for your support on this journey. I can't wait to continue connecting with you all through videos as the year continues. Until next time.